Okay. Is that live? Am I working? Oh my god. I think we're live. Okay. First time in a very long time. Okay, let me move the chat over and get everything set up here. What's up, Kyle? What is up, Kyle? So I'm not in my seat. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, dude. It's been so long since I've streamed. We're just gonna see what happens here. No expectations. Just probably gonna get cucked a few races in a row. So if you guys want to see the decline of man in real time, the spiral into insanity. Yeah, sorry, there's nobody in the seat right now. As you can tell, I'm at my desk. Turn that down a little bit. Okay, it's nighttime. And I'm having trouble, like, look at that leg. God damn, dude, that's a braking leg right there. I hit the left pedal with that. Oh, keyboard. So I've had trouble, or not trouble, I have a couple of videos coming out from PCUP at Mexico, but I wanted to do a stream because it's kind of hard to make videos for them, and I feel like a lot of times it just doesn't, I can't bring the exact level of production quality. Why is there Christmas music? What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm gonna get cucked a few times. It's just a average, what is it, Saturday? Somewhere around there. We've got how many minutes of practice? We got 1 minute of practice. We've done 3 laps. I'm ready. I spent basically all of my warm-up time was just spent trying to get the stream set up. I don't know if anybody tried to join the last like 3 streams, but I had to stream multiple times in a row. Thank you, Tomolo. Thank you, Tomolo. Merry Christmas. Skingus. Yeah, I have no idea what the SOFs are gonna look like, or just I don't know. I haven't driven the Porsche Cup in a couple days. I actually did an Indy 500 yesterday, and going from the Indy car to the Porsche Cup has got to be one of the most jarring things that you can do. Like, the force feedback feels so different. I just understeered and locked up past like every single corner for like 15 laps in a row last night, and I just got off. I was like, okay, this was not meant for me. So after sleeping, it seems that it's come back a bit. I did a 44 on my 3rd lap, which I'm happy with. That's good enough to get rolling. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I am in a garage, close to a storage unit, not quite, but yeah, I'm in a garage. Hello, good morning. I hope everybody had an amazing morning or day or wherever you might be in the world. Nighttime. I know some of us are on demon time. Also, okay, so the race has started. Let me join that. And look at these, dude. There's like I guess it's a trend right now, like a fashion trend. Merry Christmas. These glasses, dude. I got them for $10 at like a sports store down the street, and they're so sick. I feel like Fernando Alonso in them. Super cool. I'm gonna be putting those on today at some point once it gets super bright, because the sun is like currently this direction, point like over there. So once it gets over here, it starts bouncing through here, and then I'll put sunglasses on. Go to bed at 9:30, but I'm on demon time. Bed at 9:30, up by 10. That's how we do it. So we are at Mexico. For those of you who haven't seen Mexico yet on iRacing, it's amazing. I actually really like it. A lot of people aren't huge fans of it. I think it's a ton of fun. You do have to be really like cut a lot of the track. Like this first chicane, for example, you have to cut the curbs. Same thing for most of these chicanes. We've got a minute. I mean, I'll kind of walk y'all through it on quali, because a minute of practice isn't even enough to get a full outlap. What are your thoughts on LMU? I actually drove it a few times recently. I loved it. I think that the tire model is super good, and that's actually why I like the new GT4s in iRacing. They kind of remind me of the LMU tire model. What's up, Salish? Thank you, brother. I like the new tire model on GT4s because it feels like LMU, but I had a problem with LMU where like my force feedback was like really weird. It took a long time for me to get it dialed in, and it still didn't feel quite right. Like I got used to it, but that was kind of it. Turn on sharpness. I'm not turn. You mean sharpening? And no, I'm not turning that on. Track limits are a suggestion. I kind of like that on this track, that they're a suggestion, because it allows you, like, if you're side by side, you can fucking go around it. Go like if somebody drives you off the track, fuck it, you drive off the track and keep going. Like, it's like real racing in real life. I think it's awesome. This guy said hi, YouTube. Yep, we are using Bernardo's setups, by the way. Bernardo Faria. If anybody is looking for setups, you should check out Bernardo Faria's. They are by far, at least this week, they were the fastest of all the setup shops. And he just gets better and better. He literally dedicates his whole life to the Porsche Cup. So I trust everything he does. No track limits is more IRL, PCUP accurate. Exactly, dude. That's like, I actually fuck with it really heavy. The racing is super good here, not just because of that, but that definitely helps. The track itself just lends to awesome racing. Like with these chicanes, you can go so deep, because look how fucking wide they are. Like, these chicanes are huge. Are we going to see any more Creator Series videos? Yes, you are. I'm so sorry. I've been lagging on those like super hard. But there are some crazy ones. If you haven't been watching them live, honestly, it's probably better, because the storyline of some of those races are fucking ridiculous. Let me change to my what do you call it? Quali setup. Okay, in the quali. Also, check it out. For anybody who used to watch me stream, I never had overlays. This one is way too big though. That's like, actually, can I make that smaller? Try this. Sorry, this one is like, I'm trying to get overlays up for y'all. Okay, I guess I can't actually make this one smaller. Damn. You know what? Fuck it, we'll leave it there. Let me put it like, oh, you know what, the chat's up here. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Okay, fuck it. We don't need to see up there. How often is there a car that high up on the right side of your screen? Gotta not be often. If you see me doing this a lot, because I do look down at my dash a lot, it's because I'm looking at my brake bias. I kind of toggle it for a couple of different corners here, so I'm sorry if that's like looks psychopathic to y'all, but I'm gonna be doing that a lot. Also, sometimes if I'm not changing my brake bias, I just fidget, and I'll just kind of look down like that, or like look left or right. So I'm sorry if it's like blinking around like that. What hardware? All SIMAGIC, baby. I got the SIMAGIC GT Neo wheel, which is absolutely insane for the price. I actually don't understand how they sell it for that cheap. I've also used the KS before though. It's pretty similar. I just like the thickness of this wheel a lot more. Like the grips are a lot thicker, which I like. GT Neo wheel, the Alpha Evo 12 Nm base, and the P1000s with haptics for the pedals, which feel like sport, like road car pedals. Like they're kind of squishy, and I actually really like that. Okay. As you can see, these track limits are really interesting. We've got some fast people in here. Corey Lazarus is extremely fast. I've never seen Linus A. Donovan, but he's the number 2 car, so I assume he's going to be really quick. Now, my fastest lap of the week here is a 44.4. And that was in race. We'll see what happens. Quali here. Try and get a... That wasn't great. That wasn't great. I'm going like really wide to try and get a good run up to the line. I gotta turn the music off, dude. Holy fuck. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but it's like insane, like heavy EDM dubstep right now. I just have a no copyright playlist playing. Okay. 3.6K SOF, that's pretty good. Alright, this is cooked. Don't get on off track! Damn, I really fucked my exit there. That's anything under 4/10 out of Sector 1, I'm actually happy with. Yikes. Okay, that was good. Found an off track. Thank you. Okay, let's try and get a decent last sector. Look at this. You just eat that shit. Oh, that's not good. I overslowed. No! Okay, well, I'm gonna just wrap around to try and get somewhat of a time in case I don't get a better time on my next lap. 44.8, that's not bad. But when you do that at the end, like you saw how I cut really tight on the exit there to save distance, it helps you on that lap, but it's actually put me pretty far down for this next lap. I'm like half a tenth down before T1. Yikes, this is tough. Yep, I'm really narrow. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Okay, this one's cooked. This one's cooked. What up, Gabriel? Garage door hardware type. I don't know, dude. It looks like some type of carbon fiber. It's got a cool pattern on it. Okay, so now we're just practicing on this lap. If any of you guys used to watch me stream, I did used to stream quite a bit, but I was just so ass at racing when I was streaming. Like, I could not focus on racing, so we'll see if that pattern is still there. Uh-oh. Yep, we're sailing. We are sailing. Okay, that might be too big for me. Like, that's a pretty big fucking... Did that just pop up? Like the standings? It feels like it's huge all of a sudden. Okay, I'm just collecting off tracks. Cook in real time. We'll see, dude. Where are we starting? We're on pole for the time being, but there we are. We're in P2 now. I assume P4 is going to be where we end up. That's my guess. Okay, the standings is huge, bro. There has to be a way to change that. Hold on. Let me get in the car and see if I can make that smaller. Get into the nitty-gritty here of caps. Pedals, fuel calculator, standings. Open settings window. Okay. Rows. Yeah. How many rows is that? Let's do like... So right now it's doing 3 and 5. Let's do 3 and... That's better. You don't need to see anything more than that. Okay, Corey just went P4, so we're actually starting ahead of Corey for the time being. Dude, we have a pretty, like, pumping field right now. 8K, 6.9, 6.4, 6.3. This is awesome. I haven't driven a race with this high up in SOF in a minute. Broke Boy Racing Club. I fuck with that name. Just pretend we are not here. I'm gonna... Fuck me! Holy shit! Why is that so loud? What the fuck is that? Oh my... How do you change that? God damn. Is that this? That must be this. Okay, hold on. Donation. Is that a What was that? Cheer? All of it. Hold on, I gotta turn the volume down on all of these. This is insane. I'm gonna turn them down to like at least 50. Alright. God, I thought I was getting like fucking thought I was getting like hacked or something right there. Turn all these down. Yeah, sorry, my alert box is an old video of me. Okay, I was not expecting to start P2, but I'm starting P2. We got Linus and Corey behind. The sun is actually starting to come out a little bit here. I'm gonna go close the garage door because when that gets really bright and the screen gets really dark, like the auto brightness of my eyes, the auto adjustment gets like really hard, makes it really hard to see the screen. All right, we are balling. I'm gonna try and pretend y'all are not here. Just so y'all know, because I have a feeling that this streak might end today. As of right now, I have not wrecked out of a race in like 2.5 months. I think I'm on like a 40 or like 50 race streak in officials of like not wrecking. And I've got a bad feeling about today. Whew, change my setup, wow. That would have sucked. Let's go in with quality fuel. Racing in socks, baby. We're racing in American Eagle socks. I'm in the garage because that's where my rig is. By the way, the delta that you're gonna see on the screen is comparing to a 44.13. So that little line that you're seeing, plus and minus, is gonna be comparing to a 44.13 if you wanna do like adjustments on the fly. Or like, oh my God, where's my shit? I didn't turn off the music. This car feels horrible to launch with no power. Like the elevation. Okay, I'm braking super late into T1, like super late. And I'm getting squeezed onto the inside hella hard. This is crazy. I'm getting side drafted. Okay, here we go. We can open up a little bit. Not an off track. Let's go. Yikes. I'm wiggling. I gotta do some wiggling. They're on me. Off track for the win. Advantageous off track. I fucked the chicane so bad I had to do that. I was looking in my mirrors way too much. Fuck it. We're balling. No, that was a stupid off track. That one didn't help me. Oh no, the Christmas music. Oh, I'm walking up. This is horrible. Oh shit. Okay, we're in it now. I can't hear my tires because of the Christmas music. What is that? Thank you, Jack and Freddy. Fuck it. Get off of me, bro. Get off of me, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Push me! You fucker! And that's not an off track. Come on, baby. This is so fucked. I'm like fucking everybody right now. Like, I'm overslowing for everything. Oh, that is late turn in. All right, he can make it work around the outside here if he gets it right. Woo! Oh yeah, baby!
Are
Oh
you
yeah, baby!
fucking kidding? You fucking idiots.
Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah, baby! Let's go, Corey! I'm gonna mute them so that I don't have to hear that. Okay, Corey is faster than me and on every track all the time. So we'll see what happens here. See if we can lock in and actually get a lap done. Oh my god, we're gonna make this corner for the first time. Let's go! There we go, finally, Jesus. I hate it when I have a good run through there and the guy behind me, like, is still the same distance from me. I'm like, fuck. Okay. I need to focus on that corner. I have missed it every single time. I'm losing pointless time there. 2/10, Jesus Christ. That's an off track, get out. That was not an off track. Yeah, so the thing about being in front is I have to take that long line because I need all the speed on this straight. But Corey behind me, he can do what I was doing in qualifying because the slipstream will help him get back up to me. So he doesn't need to have an amazing exit. That's not an off track. Here we go. Nope, never mind. Never mind. Wow, I thought we were gonna do something there. Went so deep. Uh-oh. Yep, should be a couple of tenths for Corey. He was 8 last time, now he's 7. A little bit of the music is pretty nice. You know you need C-class for this, right, Aiden? Safety rating's a myth, bro. Myth. Wow, I'm cooked. He's on my ass. That's not an off track. Oh, that was close. He got the off track. Not me. Oh, he got the slowdown. Oh, no, he didn't. Deep again. My God. Okay, well, now I'm about to be all up in his jaws. Oh, baby. The tires, I've been abusing them. We gotta race. We gotta race. Not an off track. I'm gonna have a drive through before he fucking catches me. Oh, that's so deep. Oh no. He went deeper. When I go low, you go lower. We're only halfway through the race. If he passes me, he passes me, and then we'll just fucking fight. I'm not gonna drive off track a million times. Uh-oh. I gotta just stay on track right now. Okay, I need to get the car slowed down for the apex here. That was better. That was better. We're cooked. Goodbye, tires. I don't need the tires to be amazing. They just need to stay on the car for 6 more laps. That is not an off. That should not have been an off track. Come on now. Sheesh, man. Stop following me, bro. Stop it. Get some help. Anytime I don't get in an off track in Sector 1, it's a win. Oh boy. He's gonna get a switchback here. Can't stop it. Let him go through. Alright, I gotta brake a little bit earlier for that fucking corner, dude. That's every lap I've gone deep. That's an off track! No! Alright, we have one off track and we can make one contact. That's the incident points we have to play with here. One off track, one contact. He's actually slow through that final sector though. He does the thing where you open it up all the way for the chicane and you don't have to. Okay, we can chill, make a dive on the final lap. That's the goal. But actually, you know what? Let's dial that back. Let's see if we can stay with him first. We lost a lot of time that lap. Now wreck him. Yeah, this track is always flashing. I think it's because other cars, like on the other side of the track, their headlights are passing. Wow, his line is very strange through there. I think that was actually just a bad run for him. He lost a lot of time through there. Or half a second off. That was the worst sector run we've had. Okay, let's brake early. Bro, like how hard would that have been to do when I was in front? Just brake like 20 meters earlier. That's all I needed. Not getting off track. Yikes. I need to get a new brake marker for the entry to the arena, because right now I use that curb, and when he is, when someone's in front of me, I can't actually see it, so. Oh. Big slide. Unfortunately, I had the worst run out of that corner of my life. I don't even think it's worth fighting him. The car behind is running fantastic laps. I kind of want to, like, not get caught. I mean, 3 seconds is a lot, but I think we play the long game here. Give him some space. Give me some space, Jesus. Yeah. It's so weird because sometimes when you're chasing somebody, you feel pressure, then they pass you and you're like, wait, I think I actually might be quicker. And then the pressure's gone, but it's like, why didn't I just think like that when I was in front? And then I wouldn't have, you know, put myself under so much pressure. Bad habit of mine. Of a lot of people, I think, not just me. Yeah, like we're losing actually a pretty decent amount of time behind him. I mean, he has no reason to push super hard either. Like, there's a car in front. We have 3 seconds to the car behind. Also, me and Corey, I think I want to say we're like, we know each other decently well. We race with each other quite a lot. And I think he knows that I'm not going to do anything like crazy aggressive on him. And I'm not. I really love driving with Corey, and I really like following Corey because he's usually way faster than me, like always. And I just have to push like hell to keep up with him. But I think on this track, I think honestly because I did so much GT4 here in week 13, I just feel really comfortable with the track. And something I've learned recently is, I think, at least for me, it's more important that I'm comfortable with the track than it is that I'm comfortable with the car. Like, I feel like I can pick up a car, learn it enough, and then be decent at the track, but it's hard for me to like learn a track I've never done. Or it's not hard, but it takes more time. Even in a car I'm really comfortable on a new track, it takes a much longer time. The Delta is caps. Everything is caps overlay. K-A-P-P-S, caps. He is not using all of that entry curve. Looks like eye overlay. It does look like eye overlay, doesn't it? I think it looks a little bit better. I'm not a huge eye overlay fan. Race Labs I think looks the best by far, but Race Labs doesn't run well like live for me. It's better in recordings, which is why that's what you see on YouTube is Race Labs. Okay, we got 2 more laps, and the gap behind actually opened up a little bit, so I think we can attack next time we get the opportunity. This music, dude, is ridiculous. That's not an off. Okay, we're 1 contact away now from it's probably not worth attacking at this point. Sorry, guys. Unless he gets like a really bad run down a straight or something, I'm probably not gonna attack him because I don't want to risk a fucking drive through. I say that, but then a lot of times I say that and then I just fucking do it anyway. So that might be what you see here. He's using the jet boosts that the wall gives you. How do you get sector time relative like that? I think it's new. It's like with the new update, it just automatically does that. Okay, that was his best run through there for sure, because that was a good run for me too. We gained 0 time. Probably lost a little bit actually, like half a tenth. Oh, I do not want to touch him. I don't want to touch you, dude. Don't let me touch you. Don't catch me touching you, brother. That was a good save by him just a second ago. Holy shit, he was like totally sideways. We are so back, baby. We are so back. Okay, we're going on to the last lap. Like, this would be a great time for me to make a move on him. Going across the fucking start-finish here. That's my favorite move into that chicane because people open it up like way more than you need to, but it's not a move that I want to risk right now because that 4X would send me straight to hell, brother. Started P2, looks like we're gonna finish P2. Shortly tires are cooked. Yeah, his tires are definitely cooked. My tires are cooked just from my own driving, to be honest. In the Porsche Cup, you just kind of have to accept at some point that they will be. You can actively avoid it if you're like really on yourself about it. But I typically, I mean, well, you probably saw in the last PCUP video that I do, and I actually, like, Algarve is next week, so I'm going to be doing that again. On this track, I feel like it's, if you can get it right, like, if I wasn't going so deep in this exact corner every single time, my tires would be in good enough of a state that it wouldn't really be a problem, to be honest. But I've just really fucked myself through there every single time almost. It's insane. just gonna bring this one home, I think. Don't want any more drama. Sorry for all of the off tracks. I would have definitely fought him a lot harder had I not had all those off tracks. Merry Christmas and thank you. Linguini, Liam Guarini, 30. We just gonna ride this one on home. Slowest lap of the race right here. For the P2. Do I have my flashers? Woo! Okay. Christmas theme in September. Never changed it. Never changed it. Oh, yo! No, how long did it take you to have this much pace? I have only been on iRacing for about a month. I can run 49.3 here. I feel like I'm under control in the PCUP. It took me a long time. I think that my pace has really stepped up over the last couple of months, honestly. Okay, this music. I'm just gonna turn it down. So, well, that's like, I mean, it's basically off at that point. It took me a very long time to get up to pace because I think, like you're saying, like you feel under control of the car. What really gets you like that last few tenths, or I mean, it's just a good habit to get into, is being fucking, what am I trying to say here? Holy shit. Let me turn off the music. Is being comfortable not being in control. It's like being comfortable controlling the car when it's just almost not there. Like you want when the car is truly on the limit, it's like you are just kind of balancing it and the car is doing most of the work itself. And by work, I mean, it's almost fucking spinning, and that's what gives it the most rotation, and allows you to carry the most speed, which just takes a very, very long time to get used to. Like I went karting recently with William, who you've seen on the channel a lot, Rasmussen, and to see him like get in the cart and immediately be on the limit was really cool, because like in my head when I was watching him, I'm like, oh dude, I know how to do that because I do that in the sim. But then you get in the car and like I think that helped a lot, seeing what that limit actually feels like in real life, because it's really fucking sketchy, but it's really fun. And once you get comfortable with it, especially in real life, I feel like it's easier to find it in real life. Then you understand more in the sim what it actually needs to be doing, because there's some cues in the sim that you don't quite get. Not saying that you can't be like the fastest person in the world ever with no real life experience, but for me personally, after doing a couple of IRL things, it helped me understand what else I need to be looking for in terms of how the car is reacting on track in the sim that I wasn't actually getting direct feedback of. So like some stuff, like in real life, the tire skips on the sidewall a little bit. Like when you have a lot of slip angle, the tire will kind of like skip a little bit, and you don't feel that in the sim like at all around corners. It feels very smooth. But in real life, like it's a different thing. And now that I know like the angle that the car needs to be at, even though the sim isn't giving me that information, I feel like I can push a little bit harder and get closer to that limit, if that makes any sense. That was a ramble and a half right there. I'm also not like the fastest person in the world by a very, very long shot, so I may not be the right person to be taking advice from, but that's just how it is. But been racing the new Indy NXTs, and my problem is trying not to spin the wheel when the turbo kicks in. I haven't driven those yet, but I've seen that happen to a lot of people. The car just like loses itself as soon as as soon as the turbo kicks in. That was a fun race. I need to not cook my tires quite so much. Good race, Corey. I didn't message him. I should have messaged him. I saw somebody else message him and I was like, okay, they give him a good race. The Donovan Lindell, Lynn Donovan, Linus A. Donovan. Cook that name. What SIMAGIC is this? Oh, what's up, Zion? Zion, I have I'm gonna message you later today. Dude, look at the fucking sweat. Holy. It's the SIMAGIC. Oh, show SIMAGIC settings. Okay. I'm not changing them. I'm just letting all of you guys know I'm not changing anything right now or ever, just because I'm like, this just feels comfortable for me. But these are my SIMAGIC settings. I don't know what most of this does, to be honest. I know that for like LMU, I turn up the on other effects, I turn up game inertia and game friction because I feel like LMU doesn't have enough. Like the wheel almost has 0 force feedback for me in like the middle 45 to 90 degrees, like the center. So 45 degrees either direction in LMU. I have like very little force feedback, so I turn that up. Barely lost SR. Did I really? Yeah, 0.08. That's not too bad. 0.1 from 4 incidents. Wait, oh, you're rank A? Dude, that's why A license sucks, because you can't be doing this shit. Like in B class and C class, bro, I just say fuck it. I just take an off track if I need it. Like I'm just sending it, and who fucking cares? Not gonna lie, I need to stop spending money on my car for better pedals and a wheelbase. Pedals and wheelbase, oh dude, changes my life. Changed my life. The big thing I noticed for switching to SIMAGIC was that with well, not just with Moza, because I think Moza's gotten a lot better, but with my old wheelbase, I would I'm gonna do the fixed race. I haven't done any fixed races this week. I think that was my 4th open. I'm gonna send it on this fixed race because we're fucking streaming, whatever. Damn, I'm 1500th in the standings. With Moza, before I wanted to do a race, like before I would do a race, I would need to spend like 30 to 45 minutes adjusting to the feel of the wheel, because it was different than my real life car, which is not a race car. I'm talking about my GTI. It's like a daily 2005 Volkswagen, so nothing special. But with the SIMAGIC, I can drive my car around, hop in this, and it feels very similar. Like the way that the force feedback is provided feels super similar to my car. Same thing for the pedals. So I don't have to take as long to adjust, and I can just focus less on like associating what the car is doing with how this feels, and like creating cues, and more just focus on what the car is doing and do what comes naturally to me, instead of having to worry about like what I'm feeling and what's happening in the fucking thing. I don't know if that makes any sense. It just feels natural. But yeah, SIMAGIC, the goats, really the goats. They actually saved my fucking life with that. My wheelbase was going out, and they just hit me up and was like, yo, let us send you some stuff. So crazy, absolutely crazy that people would do that, because I had no money to buy a new wheelbase, so they really saved me. What up, Church Kush? Good to be back. Good to be back, baby. Fob's an A-class good boy. One of those A-class sticklers. Yeah, people, I get like one comment a video where people are like, how are you C-class at 6K? There's nothing I can say. It just is what it is. Joey's video yesterday is a freaking banger, bro. He's making like movies, like straight up. He could edit a movie. I watched it in full before he released it, and it's fucking so sexy. There are no TC and ABS in the PCUP Nightmare, so it's just what it is. You don't have to worry about that. No TC, no ABS. Just worry about not braking too hard and not getting on the throttle too quickly. Steven Groot said that flip at the end yesterday was insane. Yeah, the Indy 500 did not go my way in the last couple of laps, to say the least. Almost executed an insane strategy. I stream every now and then, Ryan. Rycam. I used to stream a lot more. Yeah, Joey can edit like crazy, bro. That's the thing. Like Joey is somebody who, and I think everybody has this in them a bit, but Joey is like really experiencing right now the fact that like his whole life he's been watching movies and like car content, like racing content. The Grand Tour is something he quotes, like these shows with like really good production, and subconsciously taking in how they do it. And like what kind of shots they use, the sound cues and everything. And now, as well as like using what came naturally to him, he's like going back and like actively looking for stuff and like applying it, which is crazy. It's like, that's an OP habit. It's like being able to adapt and imitate, like being able to learn from watching stuff is what's OP about humans, honestly. That's why octopuses are crazy, because they can do that too. Thank you, Nightmare. I need to do a little bit of practice, because I haven't driven the fixed setup yet. I drove a couple of laps early on, and I remember it was a bit different. You have to brake a little bit earlier, Let me go to a different entry. Oh, I went into an entry, of course. I went into the one entry that had somebody else in it. The fixed setup has a less wing angle, so you have to brake a little bit earlier. It should be faster on the straights, and the wind is blowing a different direction. In the fixed, there's a headwind blowing into T1, so I'm able to brake a little bit later. I brake after the 4 into T1 in the open, but I think in this I'm going to have to brake probably around the 5, if not before it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to do a couple laps real quick. They should add lights everywhere, bro. Like, they should just light up this track, right? Like, goddamn, dude. You could barely see the apexes. Wow, the force feedback on this setup feels different. It's a lot heavier. Interesting. Maybe I'm just weak. Are they going to change the tires in the PCUP? I think they're going to update the tires when they update the PCUP as a whole to the 992.2, which should be soon, because it's releasing for the 2026 season in real life. So I assume they're going to try and get that going relatively soon. And it also has TC and ABS, so that's something to be aware of. I believe, I actually know that when they update it, the PCUP in iRacing will have TC and ABS. A lot of people don't want to drive it because of that. I'm still definitely going to drive it. Dude, the force feedback is way heavier in the fixed. Wow. I'm like, maybe that's because of the toe is different. A larger contact patch, maybe. Or not the toe, the camber. Maybe both. I'm thinking the camber, like the left, right, not the point. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to actually look at the setup in the garage and see what's different. But I'm not gonna do that. Wow, I am so deep. Okay. Let's see what we can do in this car. That was a horrible run up to the line. Are you using stock iRacing force feedback? I have like SIMAGIC, but I haven't changed anything in iRacing, so it's just like my SIMAGIC settings, and that's it. iRacing is all normal. I do have it set to like 12 Newton meter torque and like the force feedback strength, but that's really the only thing. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna brake at the 5. God dang. Okay. I need to slow it down a little bit more. Oh boy, this race will be interesting. Caster, it could be. NASCAR ran in Mexico? When? Oh, because they have an oval. Well, was it NASCAR like road, like NASCAR Cup, or did they run the oval? Because there's a little oval here. Whee! Did you start with a G293? No, I actually started with a Xbox 360 controller. You can drive the Miata pretty quick with an Xbox 360 controller. And I am on a single screen. I saw somebody ask that. Higher caster increases force feedback, should be similar in iRacing. That's probably what it is. Threw me off. Okay. I feel like you have to, I mean, it makes sense that you have to slow it down more, right? Because there's like not as much aero from the wing. Xfinity and Cup ran the full course. SVG and Suarez. Okay, I don't know who Suarez is, but I know who SVG is, and that does not surprise me. Ultra wide or 16:9? Ultra wide. So there's a little bit more that you guys can't see. Oh yeah, dude, the turn in for turn 1 feels a lot different actually. It does not bite nearly as hard on the front end. Okay. Yeah, when I started sim racing, I went straight for all of the Moza gear and like a rig and a seat. I had never touched like a sim racing wheel until I had my full rig built, because I was like, fuck it, I'm going all in. I knew when I started sim racing, I was like, this will be my life. I knew for a fact. Okay. We'll see what happens here. There we go. Probably my best run through there all day. Oh, okay. You might have to open that one up. You might have to open that one up all the way with the setup because it just does not bite at all. Slowly migrating from SIMAGIC to Fanatec. GT Neo on my DD Pro. Oh yeah, they got the like the new QR, so you can mix and match shit. I've heard SIMAGIC's Fanatec's force feedback is like really good though. I've used it once and it was pretty cool. It felt like a very snappy. Like the wheel speed was very quick. That could have been specific settings that the guy was running that I tried, but it felt way like more of that. Okay, I think you just gotta slow it down for everything a bit more. Like I'm gonna have to open stuff up a bit more. Bernardo's setup has been cheating, bro. It's been helping me out. Been hiding my skill issue. Oh man. If you guys want Bernardo's setups, there should be a link in the description. I'm not sure if there actually is. I tried to add one. Sometimes that just doesn't behave though. Oh yeah. God. Turn in earlier. That wasn't actually a bad run through there, but it didn't feel good. Dude, like, do I need to go down to first in this? For that corner? I'm probably just turning in too early. Big hello from France. Love your videos. Don't play iRacing, but watch your content. So entertaining. Well done. Thank you. Dude, I watched the most content when I didn't sim race. Like when I was getting into it, I watched like Super GT, like every single video he has ever put out before I ever like downloaded iRacing. I don't know, bro. I guess racing is just mega like that. It's just fun to watch. It is fun to watch. Okay, like this one, I'm trying to open it up more. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the move. And this one too, I'm gonna need to open that up a little bit more and not try and rip so much angle, like in between those two apexes, like have it just be connected a bit more. I gotta turn in earlier here. This feels pretty good. As I say that, I'm gonna fucking jump the curb. All right, I'm gonna try opening this up a bit more. It's like not natural to me because I've been doing it the other way, but I want to see. Well, technically, it's actually more natural because it's like what you normally would think you would do in a corner like this. Is open it up like that. I don't know. I mean, it's wow. Okay, it's yeah. That looks pretty good. Okay, so yeah, let's do that from now on. Still managed to fuck that sector, but that specific corner seemed to be working pretty well. Of course, green on entry can be a trap. If you're like looking at your delta so hard and you're like, oh, look how much time I found on entry, you're probably just fucking your exit, which might have been what I was doing right there. Just watching and learning. Don't try and learn too much from me. I don't know if there's that much to learn. Oh, baby. Okay, we're making it work, baby. We are making it work. Look at this. Oh yeah, just eat that shit and take that. This is how you set a fast lap. That actually was still not a great first sector. That's a good example of going green on entry and then just fucking yourself on exit. But my God, it is definitely faster in a straight line with the lower wing. Okay, open this up more. Yikes, jumped a bit too much sector. Okay, so this one right here, like, turn in a bit later. closer, too much rotation, still too much steering angle towards the end of, or towards the beginning of the exit, but the idea is coming together for that corner right now. All right, this one. Yeah, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Come on. Mic is kind of low. I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up once I come across the line here. Oh, yeah, baby. We're going over that thing. We're going over this one, too. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Hold that wheel. Shit gets heavy when I'm spinning. Okay, let me raise the mic, and race starts in 2 minutes. How do I do this? I'm gonna raise the mic a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna lower the desktop audio. I'm gonna lower the car. Jatek, I am about to race fixed right now, so I usually jump between them. This will be my first fixed race of the season. 110 drivers. Probably gonna be a higher SOF. Track is supposed to be for NASCAR 25. This in Portland, but I guess there will be. Oh, because this is going to be in the new NASCAR 25 game. Are they doing that? Are they porting stuff straight over? What's up, Shuya? Yeah, Henry said actually catching you live. Hope the season's going well. Same with Matt Malone. I don't go live very often, so you caught me on like literally the one time that I've gone live, I think in like 6 or 7 months. Friday evening splits are content. Are they typically pretty good? The last one was not bad, but it's weird because I'm to the point, like it does not feel like I'm as high I rating as I am. I feel like I'm definitely inflated because I race so much PCUP, and a lot of times the PCUP, it'll only have like 3 really fast guys per race, or like even like 2, sometimes just 1. So I feel like I am inflating these SOFs, and I myself feel like I am inflated a bit. Oh, it won't be in NASCAR 25 along with Portland. So interesting. They scan them for those 2 and then put it in the other game. I mean, it was going in iRacing regardless, but interesting decision. All right, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to hop on track during the warm-up, but I have a reason for it. I'm going to try and feel out the wind. That's my goal here. I'm like really being analytical here and giving myself every possible edge that I can. I want to see which way the wind direction is. I'm going to check the humidity. The higher the humidity, for some reason, the faster on the straights. And the wind obviously will affect, tailwind, headwind. At a certain angle, if it's coming at you like what turns into a headwind through a corner, it can make you understeer. If like you're taking a left-hander and the wind is blowing from that way, it kind of stops you from turning initially. Or it helps you initially and then it stops you. It's like it helps with the back end. And I'm gonna turn that all the way down, brother. I'm gonna turn that shit all the way down. Thank you for the subscription, Frank, though. Lower humidity is faster. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Subscription. I'm gonna turn this down to like 20 and we'll see how low that is. High elevation, yeah, it makes a huge difference here. You can feel it on launches, dude. Like launching this car feels like such shit. Okay, I'm guessing it's the same people because I'm car number 3 again. Yep, all the same people. Beautiful. Merry Christmas. Like, look how it launches. Okay, well, I tried to drop it way too fast there. I promise I won't do that in a race, but look how it launches. Okay, you know what? I think it's because the clutch isn't warmed up, so I'm just going to stop trying to launch it straight out of the pits, because they pre-warmed the clutch now. Somebody put a cone in the middle of the road. Okay, it's almost a headwind going into T1. This is kind of what I was talking about, where it like might make you understeer a little bit as you turn in. It's coming from that angle. So we'll see how that goes. It's like, it helps you steer, then it gives you understeer, then it helps you steer again. And it all happens so fast that if you're really overthinking it, all you're doing is hurting yourself because it's not that big of a deal. Humidity is 84, so it's pretty fucking high. I think that's higher than the fixed. I think the fixed is 60. All right. Jesus, man. Is your setup in the garage? Is it hot in there? Yes to both. I got a fan blowing on me, but the only reason I'm streaming right now is because it's like, not super hot today. It's been like 90 degrees around there for the past couple of weeks. Today it's 81. So it's...
Sorry, man.
Good luck to you as well, Corey. And no, not at all. You were not holding me up at all. Ever. Water is less dense than air, so humid equals less thick air. Wait, water is less dense than air? Because air floats. So higher humid equals less thick air equals less downforce equals less power. When I lived in New Mexico, my car had not very much power. It would bog. That's all. That's my thing into that. Yeah, bro, 90 degrees in September in California. There's like a heat wave like from like July to August, and this year to September, I guess. It's just like super hot. And I say super hot, but like, I don't know. I grew up in Mississippi, which is like the southeastern United States, and it is actually hot there. Like, I wouldn't be able to have my PC in the garage like this at all, because like my PC would probably like just get so much water in it because of the humidity that it would just break. I've had my PC out here in the garage for like 2 years, and it's chilling. It is big chilling. Hopefully it continues to big chill. Chilling at 70. Ain't that the fucking dream, brother? Shit hit 103 yesterday in Arkansas. God damn, bro. Not for me. That kind of weather is not for me. I'm definitely not a cold air person. I don't like it when it's cold. I actually prefer it when it's hot, I would say. Like right now, it's like 80 degrees and it's a bit hot. I'm sweating quite a bit, but I don't mind. I'm fine. I would rather it be this than like 30 or like even like 40 or 50 degrees. I would much rather it be this. Once you get used to the heat, it's not so bad. All right, quali lap number 1. That was a decent run right there. Oh, let's try and hook this up. Not an off track. Fuck, that was close. Lost half a second, but no, I tried to apex that way too late. Too much rotation. We get way overslowed for that final apex too. Oh man, this is not looking good. Yikes. Okay, fuck it. We don't need to have an amazing lap for our first lap. Let's try and send it on the second one. Go the long way around to preserve a little bit of our speed down the straight and see if we can hook it up. Oh, that's P2 for now. I didn't want to see that, but it's on the relative right there. Okay. A little bit of a better run through there, not much. Actually, that might be identical. There we go. Oh, wow. Come on, baby. All right. Fuck it. We are where we are. We're just not meant for second laps. Not for me. I'm more of a first lap guy. Okay, we'll definitely be in more of a battle on this race. More of a multi-car battle in this race. Loving the PB&J livery. Dude, that thing is so fucking good. I am in love with that livery. Like, I fucking love that thing. I remember when I asked Lamp to do a peanut butter and jelly livery, he was like, no, he was like, what the heck, dude? That's a bit of a weird request. And I was like, yeah, actually, you know what? Forget about it. And then like the day he sent me the livery, he like sent me a picture of the front, and then he's like, guess what? And he sent me a picture of the back, and I'm like, he did it anyway, bro. I was like, don't even worry about it if it's like such a weird thing. And he fucking did it anyway. I think that peanut butter and jelly would go hard in real life like that, like on IMSA or something. If there was a team that had PB&Js on the back, like it would be going crazy. 11 p.m. for me, still watching. Let's go, baby. We'll probably do this race and maybe one more. It is getting hotter as the day goes on. Isn't a huge problem. Honestly, I might just end up driving through it. We'll see. Me and Corey right next to each other again. This will be a fun race. This will be a fun race. Let's see if Noah can battle Linus up at the front. See if we can move up as a group. I'm gonna go get some water. Can't believe I drank all of that water. I'm like I'm a water drinking machine, bro. I'm like an anti-water fountain. I'm a water hole. A water vacuum. Receiver of water. Ugh, I drink so many water bottles a day, it's insane, bro. I am single-handedly probably like keeping humanity from progressing and saving the planet because of the amount of plastic I produce from drinking water bottles. We recycle them, but does that do anything? I don't know, bro. I've heard conspiracy theories. Hydro homie. That's what they called me in high school. Any chances we will have this livery for the community as well? This livery will be coming to the community eventually. I'm not sure when. PB&J over Rexy any day. It would be a good battle. It would be a good battle. What's up, by the way, Richard? Welcome back to the streams. I don't have any of the tracks for the rest of the GT4 season. Damn, that sucks. The only thing about iRacing right there is that you have to buy all of those tracks. Like, so many tracks, dude. I don't want to think about how much money I've spent on iRacing. I got past the 40 Piece Club, which gives you like a discount after, like, as soon as I started PCUP, and that was like 2 years ago. So I probably spent $500 to $1,000 since then, at least. All right, I'm gonna lower the garage even more. I might just close it because it's like a flood lamp just bouncing off the ground into my eyes. Oh, that's the wrong way. We really getting hot for this one. We are really about to get sweaty. Yeah, like stepping over here from over there, I can feel the temperature rise like 10 degrees. Invest now and you won't have to later. Buy once, cry once. Oh, you know what? How much time do I have? 57 seconds. I'll turn up the ISO on the camera because now it's dark. That's right. ISO. Videographer terms right there. Ooh, what is this? Something in my seat. Okay. We are starting P5. This will be fun. Don't judge me for the launches that you see, because I'm telling you, because the power is down in this car, the launches are horrible. Are we starting? 18 seconds.
Good luck, all.
I'm not going to say anything back. I was going to say good luck back, but I'm not going to. Fuck it. Oh, the launch is goated. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, we're going this way. Oh, brother. Somebody give me slip. No, 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 no! Why? Why? I knew he was gonna do that, bro. Fuck! Dude, fuck me. This guy just came flying in from nowhere. I had to move. I had to move there. We would have been died. John Luca Bees. God dang. All right, 8X into T1.
Yeah, you guys gotta hold your brakes, man.
This will be a good one. A classic. I'm not gonna do anything immediately. I'm gonna give everybody a second to cool off. What ascent from this guy ahead. That's an off track. Oh my god. I have 9X already. This guy is up to like P4 from P12. Okay. That was a fun lap one. Average T1 experience. I thought for sure I was gonna die there. I'm amazed that I'm alive. X in 1 minute 30 is impressive. Couldn't have done it all by myself, you know. I had the help of everybody in this lobby. God damn, we're sliding all over the place. Alright, it's looking like P5 is gonna be our goal right now. Corey is 2 seconds up the road.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm warm here.
I look at my my wheel to change my brake bias, but sometimes I look at it just as like a fidget. I'm sorry. You're probably gonna see it a lot. I'm running negative 4.75 and negative 5. And sometimes I look like, it's not, I mean, it is a fidget, but sometimes I'm checking to make sure that I have it on the right thing, because I forget sometimes. How was that not an off track? That one felt like it was about to be. Holy fuck, I almost murdered that guy. Almost iced Vin Page there. Run mine at 6.7? No way, bro. You're fronting. Stop rogue meteors from destroying their house. Yeah, dude. I was watching a video on that last night, actually. Not even lying. I was watching a video on that last night to go to sleep to. It's really cool, like the tactic that they're instilling to stop meteors. They're doing, they're basically gonna take giant bullets made out of tungsten and place them in space in the meteor's way, and the meteor will run into it and destroy itself. They're literally making meteors commit suicide to save us. How crazy is that? Okay. Well, they're going too wide through everything. Oh, that's a fucking incident. What are you doing, bro? I gave him so much space. Okay. I wasn't even trying to dive that guy. He just like, that's the, like, the line I take is like, so, if I get one more contact, I get a drive through. I'm gonna outbrake this guy. He brakes early here. Okay. He actually didn't, so he's fucked himself on the straight. Oh god. No! Why? Okay, I guess that was on me. I'm just gonna let these people through. Well. That was on me. That was on me. Goodbye, B class. And just like that, my my streak is over. -6. Yeah, I used to drive it really far back. I've started moving it forward a bit. Oh, man. I don't know where the... Oh, that was a tough one. Didn't get crashed out, that's true. Bruh. Let's see what we're gonna be fighting for here. Because we're still gonna be fighting. Oh boy, this will be a fun one. Oh, we got Bell Wells behind us. Boy, that shirt sure is wet. You should see me in a white one, dude. Uh-oh. Believe it or not, that's not an off track. I saved it. Oh my god, that's insane. Damn right, Carl. This is my job, Carl. Oh yeah. They're deep behind. All right, we might be able to fight back into the top 10. That is like a huge might. But there's like, I can see like 5 people right ahead of me. Okay, maybe not top 10, but probably like 12 or 13. We can try and like negate as much iRating loss as possible. That was a really good battle with Bell. Look at the battle up ahead, dude. I want to get in on whatever is happening up here. Oh, Elliot Norin, the 10K iRacing Smurf. Oh, this guy up ahead? He's a 10K iRacing Smurf? Oh, this will be... Well, I'm gonna go get involved in that and see if I can get DQ'd real quick. We're over halfway there. 17 out of 23 at the moment. Wow, that guy's blinking like crazy. Thomas Johnson, 19. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Thomas Johnson is a name that there's probably 19 of on iRacing. Oh, that's a little bit of a lock. Let's be careful there. God, dude, I have just destroyed my tires. Amen. Oh, iRacing shouldn't allow Smurfs. Yeah. Like when I had started iRacing, I wasn't like totally against it because I would get Smurfs in my lobbies, like in lower lobbies, and get to learn and like drive against them, which otherwise they wouldn't have been in my lobby, so I wouldn't have gotten to watch them. But now it's a little different. Hold on. Like now that sometimes really fast guys will Smurf on an account that they just really don't care about, just to like be super hyper aggressive with no risk of like actual punishment to them. That's a problem. I think most people would see that as a problem. There's not really a solution to it though, unfortunately. Somebody mentioned one a long time ago that like sounded pretty good, but the problem with that is like they need their iRacing accounts to be like, you know, 10K and shit to get into high SOF splits. And you can make the argument that, oh, they should be able to maintain that just like by driving on their main, which is a good argument. But I also get why the risk reward just kind of doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's a hard thing to do. What is going on with this dude? Please don't rejoin. Thank you. All right, we got a good exit here. Okay, P13 it's looking like is the best that we're gonna get here. Brother is scaring me, bruh. He's not making this corner. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's backing out. Wow, he is on my fucking cheeks, bruh. Man is on my cheeks. It's like he's flashing me, but he's not. He's just blinking. Okay, Elliot is next. Let's see if we can get this man. Yeah, we're not catching P12. That's a 10-second gap. Yikes. Gotta get on the brakes sooner. Okay. 9 seconds to yawn. Unless there's a wreck up ahead, it's possible, but yeah, this is probably going to be our best place, is 13th. Always opening that up way too much. That was a good run through there. Whoa. Making headway. That was not a great double apex corner right there, but making headway, making headway. Oh, he's taking the forbidden line. He's opening it up into the green. Crazy hard line to be consistent with, but he's done it. It looked good too. I'll show y'all what I mean after this race. Wow, we fucking butchered that final sector. Okay. He works at a grocery store, has a bum, he's a loser, he's not good. Bro, you and this man got history, for sure. He must be okay in order to be 10K. I think that's a pretty hard achievement. lot into there. Ooh. Yikes, dude. The setup through there. I'm doing the same thing I was saying earlier. It just does not bite at all through there. It's crazy. He's about to spin. Oh, he's held it. Barely. That's why that line is dangerous. I'll show y'all afterwards in detail what I mean. That's an off track. That's not an off track. Damn, we almost opened up the inside for ourselves right here. That would have been crazy. All right. Definitely have enough pace, I think, to pull away from him if we get ahead of him. We got 4 seconds behind. I'm making the move right now. I'm committing to it right now. I'm sending it. Move over if you want to defend. Oh, brother. And it's not an off track. And that was actually a pretty good run through there too, which is crazy. I'm not moving over any further because you're going to go to my left side. You should be locked in now. Oh.
Close border, I did big more. You can't do it.
I was going to try and... He really held the inside there. I was going to try and do a little switchback on him. He just fucking kept it painted, those white lines. Oh no, Corey's fallen back. Something's happened to Corey. Something's happened to a lot of people. The fact that you said he's 10K is just giving me like a little bit of, watch this. I was gonna try and throw him off there, probably did that too late. Okay, let's reset and have another go in a minute. Oh, throttle way too early through there. We've been promoted up into P13 because somebody died, I think. 10, 11, 12, 13. Update? Yes, okay. Down 8 positions.
Movement.
I can carry so much more speed through there. He's a bum if I didn't tell you. I'm just gonna see what he's up to. I'm not really seeing the vision of moving up any more positions than this guy right here, so we're not really in a rush. An off track. Oh, brother. Okay, we got one off track and one contact before we get the DQ.
Good race, Linus.
Is this the last lap? He said good race. Oh, somebody's about to pull over thinking it's the last lap, and it's not the last lap. Or he's gonna have slipstream now. See if this guy can hold him up to some degree. That would be cool. Improbable. He's got a pretty good run on him here. Let's see what happens. Not an off track. Not an off track. I gotta brake late here. I don't have an option.
Oh my god.
Don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. With 1 incident point to spare, we crossed the line. I hope that was a friendly shake he gave me. Where did we finish? P11? We almost made it back into the top 10. We probably lost something, but yikes. Okay, 24x. We were close there. Let's see, Whew, I got my heart pumping a little bit. God damn. Okay, okay. There's a couple of things I want to look back in this one. Obviously that last lap. Because I definitely drove him off the track. That was, okay, so this was, ooh, so close. Yeah, this was my goal here. So my goal was to outbrake him on the inside and basically force him to look for a switchback, but he broke so late. Sorry for like that crazy second chicane on the last lap, Elliot. I was like, yeah, that was not the cleanest. That was pretty dirty from me. Like this was my goal. Okay, you know
It's fine when I'm on Smurf, so I'm just trying to say my poor fucking safety rating, but it's not really going to plan.
He said it's good. I'm a Smurf. What a response.
I'm a boxing bag.
He's a boxing bag. Me too, brother. Okay, so that was a pretty cool final lap. How did we die? I don't even remember how we died, to be honest. I want to look back at that real quick. Oh, we gotta drive through. That's right. Okay, so quickly, whole race in hindsight. I knew this was gonna happen, bro. I knew this was gonna happen. He's following this guy. He's following the whole line back to the left. Dude, this happens so much. Like Bretta, you got a car on you. So that was a 4 times. We lost. Oh my god, bro. Look at the military of cars coming through. Jesus Christ. This dude, I mean this guy basically did to us what we did to Elliot, but from even further back, like, which is what you can do on this corner. And he made the apex perfectly, to be fair to him. Did I kill this guy? Oh no, okay. So I had to stay straight, try not to hit this guy. The car behind, oh man. And then like, I was worried about turning in because I thought he was gonna come further here. I kind of fucked that guy right there. So that was our 8 times. Damn, dude, we probably had a bunch of off tracks too, I'm sure. That stacked up. Where is it? Okay, so this lap, what's happening? They're fighting. Oh yeah, we got a 4x from this. He was rejoining at such a weird angle. Like, okay, I think this is kind of what I was hoping he would do, is just like, oh, what the? Okay, he wasn't even close. He did not need all that. All right. Oh, and then he died. Well, I don't know. We got our final one here because we send it up the inside of this guy. He holds it, or no, we send it around the outside. He goes in front. I cut underneath. Oh man, dude. Okay, so yeah, that's on me. I think he overslowed here a lot. He should definitely have already been on throttle. Like you can ride out pretty far there. It looks like he was trying to cut to like that, but I know I'm 4x away and I throttle into somebody, so there's no excuse there. Drive through. Send salve salute in Brazil. I think everybody's gone now. I'm probably the last one here. I would have said that. Okay, let's go back to the open. And this will probably be my last race, this next one. That was a fun one though. It's weird because like honestly, dude, sometimes when you get fucking murked like that and you get sent back, you end up having like really good races. Holy fuck, dude. I am maxing out the amount of L that I can take right there. 24. Damn, that would have been a good one to not die in. That would have been a really good race not to die in, but that's okay. That is okay. All right. We go back to our homeland of open, where we get to drive Bernardo's God setup. Where is it? Everything looks the same. They need like almost every series has this same shape. I guess that's all of the cups have that same shape. It makes it hard to find P-cup sometimes. P-cup specifically should be a different shape. All right, this will probably be our last one. I think we're right back where we started the day, or just beneath it, somewhere around there. Have you checked out the new Charlotte layout? Actually, I haven't. I heard that there's a hairpin that people like really hate. I need to try it out, and it's on GT4 right now. It would be a good time to do it, but I've also heard everybody say, like, I have just seen so many complaints that people are dying. So I'm like gonna hold off on joining that quite yet. Losing a bunch of SR on Ringmeister and GT Sprint this week doesn't feel so bad anymore. Yeah, dude, 0.73. I wonder what the record is this season so far for the most SR loss, because that's basically as much SR loss as you can get, I guess. If I had DQ'd like on lap 7 or 8, it would have been more. But Bernardo coached me today. Nice bloke, lots of good advice. Yeah, Bernardo's great, dude. He just helps bring to your attention stuff that is not like so nitty gritty little things, but bigger things that you can focus on, and also ways to think about them that make it feel more natural and easier to like remind yourself of and try and hold yourself accountable with. Sometimes if somebody's like, you're breaking 10% too much here, I guess that's like a good thing to have if it's like for one corner, because it means you're probably not doing so much wrong if that's what they're nitpicking about. But like specific telemetry changes can be hard to adjust to if a coach is saying like, oh, you need to trail off. I don't fucking know what I'm saying, bro. Like, I like big idea coaching. He's like, don't turn the wheel so much, get the rotation done before, and then open up the steering when you're on throttle. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. And I'm actually not, I haven't been doing that right now, but I need to be doing that. Hey, homie, huge fan. Been watching for the past 6 months as I started getting into some racing. Went all the way back and caught up on your videos. An idea for a video, where can I DM you that it would be most likely to see it? Thanks. Discord would be the most likely. If you're in the Discord, the guys, you can like, I mean, you can message me on there. I'm in VCs a lot, or you can like literally just DM me from my Discord account, which is just my name, AIDANPOHL. I need to do some practice on this real quick because my pace was way off in that last race, and looking at the times, everybody was actually faster and fixed than they were in the open. So that means that I've got some problems. Got some things need to be fixing. Mason Hawk about to come flying past me. I should have gone to my own entry so I could focus on my driving. Yeah, actually, you know what? How much time do we have? 15 minutes. I'm gonna go to my own entry list so I'm not like all battling with people. Ooh, that guy's he's swerving all up and down the street. Okay. Good at talking you through data as well. Yeah, his track specific stuff is really nice. He helped me on Road America quite a lot. And then it transferred to Algarve, which was really cool because I didn't get a coaching session with him when I was driving Algarve, but the coaching session that I had the week previous helped me so much at Algarve. And I think that's what I'm going to start doing, like consistent coaching sessions, because I feel like if I do one like once every other month or once a month, I'll probably like get the information into my head a bit better. Already the turn-in feels so much better. You can, like as you saw with those other guys, you can be as quick if not quicker in like fixed setups. But yeah, this setup specifically just feels really good. I think it's just because I've been driving only this one for so long this week that the other one is throwing me off. All right, let me lock in for a couple laps before this race starts. Yeah, like see the way you take that and the way that you can get rotation a bit later and the car is not sliding in this setup is crazy. Crazy, and this is on cold tires. Baby. Why do you seem to prefer PCUP over GT3? I just really like Porsches. Like I really like Porsches. And the Porsche is just not super strong in GT3 most of the time. And I want to drive that car. Yeah, his setups are freaking crazy. Thank you, Steven. Yeah, I spend a lot of time in that Discord. We got some good homies in there. Also, if anybody here plays chess, we play chess in there quite a bit. I play chess in there a lot. All right. Let's push the car a little bit. Have you ever done multi-class races? Yes, I've done quite a few endurance races. I don't really do much multi-class. Sprint. My fucking god. Alright, let's see if we can go on a flyer here. Third lap is usually when the times come down on the race setup. Now the wind is a lot higher. It's a headwind on the straight. It's a lot higher than it normally is. It's usually like 13 or 12. It's 21 right now. That's kph. So yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of time down the straight, but that should kind of help push me through the S's, which is good. Off track. Ever give GTE a go? I haven't. I need to, because yeah, I know the RSR is like, a lot of people love that car on iRacing, and I know I would. A little bit too much angle there. Rotation, we're going deep, fuck. I mean, 2 off tracks on this lap, that is not good. Oh, that looks good though, that feels good. There it is, holy. Bro, that might be the first time we've hit that today. Our first race wasn't bad in that last sector, but Every other race has been horrible. I guess we've only done 2 today. It feels like I've done a lot more races. Dude. Like when that song enters, when that notification plays, it's like a busted speaker for like half a second, and it's really loud in my headphones. Thank you for the subscription. Oh boy, we're deep. That's a slowdown for sure. We eat that though. I know, dude. I know. I've even seen people who like aren't huge Porsche fans say that the RSR like on iRacing is like one of the best cars, like the handling of it and just the way that it feels. Yikes, that was a horrible corner. So I need to give it a go. I might do that sooner rather than later actually. I want to do GT4s this season too though, so I'm going to be hopping around a lot more than I usually do. Like it's crazy that that's not an off track, but then on this last one you can get it so easily. Finally getting a dedicated monitor for the sim. Triples is the way to go if you can afford it. Triples is definitely the best experience I think that you can get. I've driven on them once and it was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. It was on a track I knew very well, Laguna Seca, but it was crazy like to be able to look at apexes like past when they're off your screen, you can still look at them. It was really awesome. And I imagine like side by side racing would just be so much easier when you're able to actually see the person. Wish they did more ovals that aren't Draft Master Series. I need to get my my oval license up so that I can do that. I'm about to be demoted back down to D class in oval, so I've got some work to do as far as my oval safety is concerned. I'm not opening up the first corner enough. All right, I'm getting used to that sound now. Thank you, Tiago. Dude, there we go. A little bit of locking up, but we still just about hit that. Asking a lot of those front tires right there. Oh, we're spinning. All right, dude, my pace has completely vanished. My consistency is gone. Let's see how this race goes. Are we signed up? It starts in 5 minutes. Oh yeah, baby. 50-50 grinding. We just did a fucking board slide on that curb. Rotation there. Okay. They fixed the Porsche, but it's still a bit tough to drive fast. You talking about the the GT4? What's up, Sam? UW. I don't even know what UW is, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. That was a decent run out. Mustang is very mid. Can you race all day or a couple hours? I can race all day, mentally and physically, but today I'm just racing a couple of hours. Kept it on track, but at what cost? Okay, this is a better lap. Let's try and bring her home here. little bit too far there. Okay, it's fine. All right. Not a great lap, but a lap, not a great lap at all, actually. Personally, I've been focusing on my Formula license so I can run Lotus 79 last season. That's an insane goal to have. I've driven that car once on the Creator Series. That thing is fucking insane. It's a ton of fun. Okay, now we just cooked it this time. That's gonna be a slowdown, is it not? Wow, it's not. It's nuts. Brand is your rig? I need to talk to you about that, Luke. I've got something happening too that I need to let you know about. Oh no. That was a big one. Oh baby. Okay. You know what? Whatever happens, happens. By the way, if you guys don't know who Luke MANSKE is, he's in the comments right now, and he runs IndyCar team, among others, IMSA team, a bunch of stuff in iRacing with some ridiculously fast guys, and he will help you get set up with your rig if you need help. Because I know like a lot of you are asking me advice on the specifics of what to actually get on your rig, and to be honest, like I will tell you all about the stuff that I have, but that is quite literally the limit of my my knowledge. I have driven a Fanatec once. All of my experience is on this exact rig, and then my old R9 and Moza, which to be honest isn't really applicable to Moza because it's from so long ago. And I think I just got like a bad batch. It was like it had a lot of problems, so I didn't get to experience Moza at its finest. Because I hear a lot of people like really like Moza. I got unlucky, I think. Dude, look at my shirt. Oh my fucking god. Am I like only sweating through my belly? Look at that. It looks like the alien from like the Alien movies just fucking popped out of me. God damn. I need to next time I stream I need to just wear black shirts. This is crazy. Okay. Last race of the day. Let's see if we can go positive. I think in order to go positive we need like 10 IR or something like that. A good thing, you don't need to use your clutch to shift in the Lotus 79. Oh, you just fucking slam it, you mean? What pedals do I run? I run the P1000s. Oh, Aiden, I wasn't talking to you, brother. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, I run the P1000 SIMAGICs with the clutch. So I should actually have them shifted because right now my pedals, like the brake is in the middle. So like I'm looking at the camera pretending that you're my pedals. Right in the middle, there's the brake. And then to the left, there's the clutch. And then to the right, there's the throttle. So my legs have to kind of go at like this angle a little bit, which is a little bit weird. They're not like, I mean, in reality, I could just shift it to the left a little bit. I don't know why I didn't do that when I set it up because it is a pain for me to lift up my rig and actually change stuff. Which I should do, but yeah, the P1000s are fucking great. It's a three pedal set, and they feel like a road car. You have to do a bit of adjustment to the clutch. I will say, like you can adjust it, and it's very easy to adjust it. The clutch stock feels a little bit funky on this. The brake stock and the throttle stock feel fucking awesome. All I did was I think I added like one elastomer, something like that, and it's good. It's done. It's balling. Just got my Moza R12 V2 and it's fantastic. However, Moza wheels are so expensive. Yeah, they are expensive. But it's hard because like if you go with a different brand, then you have to pay for the QR and it kind of negates the price. So you might as well just like send it with whatever you have. Or like send it with a Moza stuff. Okay, we got Christoph, we got Linus, Scott Turner. This is a bit of a smaller field, which means that we're going to have to be a bit quicker or like finish a bit higher in order to get decent IR because with a smaller field, obviously like the if you finish P6 in a field of 30, it's not that bad. You finish P6 in a field of 17, it's like equal to finishing P11 in a field of 30, which is not that good. And vice versa. Switch that. Now say that backwards and see how you feel. Also, I have seen like Linus just dropped due to upload packet loss. I've seen a lot of people having connection problems. My first race of the season, it would not let me join. The join button was grayed out and it would not let me join. And I tried to restart my iRacing and I just could not join in time. And I ended up losing like 150 IR my first race of the season. Sad stuff. Dude, it's like I'm trying to keep up with the conversation that I'll respond to somebody and then I look up and then they say something, but I'm like, are they saying that to me or did something happen in between there? And then I have to read up and then I'm like getting stuck behind again. 827 got me double green. 8 out of 27. 27 is a pretty good size field. I think 25 or 26 is the highest in PCUP, so we will sadly never see 27. But I do want to drive some of those series that have more cars. AIDANPOHL to put it on pole and win. Let's see. Yo, Eli Cole is in here. He just started a what do you call it? Like motorsport photography. Okay. Oh, quali. I'm gonna lock the flip in for this one, dude, and I'm about to put in a crazy time, an insane time. Okay. This is gonna be my first lap. I'm gonna tell y'all what both of my laps are gonna be. My first lap is going to be a 45.012, and my second lap is going to be a 44.779. I was going to say 799, but I think 779. So 44.779, 45.012. Let's go. I'm going to hit those times. And that'll put me on P2, I think. Maybe P3. I don't know who the Christoph is, but definitely at least P3. Dude, I am sweating like, this is nuts. What's crazy is I sweat like this all the time in here, but I just never see it on camera. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, my God. Like I'm in a little fucking sweatshop or something. All right. Let's go! Decent run up to the line. Son of a bitch. I'm cooked. I'm not cooked. We got one more lap. Oh, so stupid. Why did I turn in so late? I like hesitated. All right. Okay, I was wrong about the lap times. Damn. I thought I could like. It would have been crazy. What if I hit both of those lap times correctly? If I guessed both of them correctly, that would have been insane. Nobody would have believed it. I probably would have gotten like kicked off of YouTube or off of iRacing for cheating. Would have been nuts. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Next lap. We are P last right now. Way over broke. Damn it, missed the apex. That hurts. Oh, missed it big time. Okay, well, fuck it. Oh man, kill me now. Kill me now. Bum 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 bum. Merry Christmas. Okay, that puts us P3 for the time being. Our predicted time would have put us P1. I think we'll probably stay around there. I'm just gonna fucking hold the inside like crazy because Jan Lucabees, that guy who dove us from downtown last race, is not far behind us. So I'm expecting there to be a repeat of that dive, which can't blame him for. It was fantastic. But had I been a bit further to the right, it would have totally cut that option off. Good luck, buddy. I'm gonna head off to bed. Adios, Max. Dun, dun. Oh, welcome to the pit crew. I don't even know what that means. You're a member. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for supporting. Wow, that's awesome. Majestic, you're the goat. I'm gonna do something for members soon. I've got some gear that giveaway is possible, highly likely with some of my old pedals and even some new gear. So we've got some stuff coming up for you. And I'll let people know like when that's happening before that begins to happen. P1000 SIMAGIC's CO1D. That is my pedal set. Pretty awesome stuff. Very reliable. And really easy to change. I have just 15 IR left to 7K, so please let's go fair. Greetings from Austria. I message him. No one is driving that car. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to make a move on him because I want to catch Linus. But I will say that I'll be clean. We got Luca behind. We'll see what happens into T1. Thank you for the subscription, Tickle My Nards. What wheelbase are you using? I have SIMAGIC Alpha Evo. Would love your settings if you have the same. I do have the same. I will show my settings on screen after Linus and I can get the 7K this race. Brutta. I mean, I'm gonna I can't even respond to him right now. I'm not gonna like kill them, but I definitely want to race. Like, It was a horrible launch though, so see what happens here. Like, that was clean. I don't think I did anything egregious there. All right. I'm not gonna do any swerving. I don't want to worry about that right now. We're in the slip to Linus as well, which is great. Sometimes you gotta take an off track. I'm not that worried about my SR. Not a great run there. Oh, it's a stupid off track. Okay, Linus is quick, bro. He's quick through there. This isn't a great lap, but still. We are out of Linus's slip. Oh, maybe we're still in it a little bit. So sweaty, dude. My hands are like drenched. The fucking everything is wet. A little bit too much rotation there, just ever so slightly. That would have been a really good run out if I had just counter steered a little bit more. The sweaty hands, Bretta. Man, we are struggling to reel him in with slip. He's flying. No, I got way too greedy there. Way too greedy for my exit. Man, he had a good last sector, dude. Wow, he had a really good last sector. I thought I was fucking cooking there. I mean, I took I took 2 off tracks that lap and he still pulled the 10th. Oh, come on, dude. That had to have been so close to not being an off track. Okay, the slip should be starting to pick up a little bit now. Yep, we're gaining time now. barely an off track, dude. Come on. That wasn't even one that gained us time either. Fucked the last corner. Oh man. I had momentum there too. I think I had a better final sector than him until that last corner. Fuck myself. We're still in slip, so it's not bad, but that would have been huge because we need to basically do that for like 4 laps in a row and progress towards him. That was a really good sector. I don't know if y'all saw it, but he overcorrected on entry. I think he started to slide out, overcorrected, and delayed his entry a little bit. No, I missed the rotation curb. The curb of rotation. That feeling when you hit the rotation, the curb of instant rotation. Took this around. All right, we are within slip. 5 laps to go. Heavily in slip now. That wasn't a fantastic first sector, but like 3/10 off is that's what I consider to be like consistent for me, which is good. Uh-oh. Bad corner there. Uh-oh. Yep, we have to do this. If I would have cut that, I would have gotten a 2-second slowdown. That would have put me back onto Christoph. We hit the wall. He hit the wall and still got a better exit than me. What? Motherfucker, what? I think I put my nose right, okay. Asking way too much there. I don't know. I got it in my head for a second. My final corner is honestly just bad. I'm turning in too late. I honestly, I might be turning in too early with not enough rotation. Cause he's exiting narrower than me. I'm going deep, like towards the wall. And that final corner is important. Leads on to the fucking longest straight in the world. I would be lying if I did not say that that noise is distracting. Just a tenth a lap, just a tenth a lap, you know, you never know when the opportunity is going to open up. Trying to throw him narrow for like he maybe thought I was gonna send it in there, so he goes a bit narrow on the final exit. Let him go, let him go. Gives us one more lap still. I was trying to see if he would give us the space, but he didn't. And we don't deserve it like that. All right, last lap. Oh, I fucked that up, dude. I should have just waited until the straight. I love, or honestly, what I should have done was made the move into the first part of the chicane because he opens it up and I don't. That was so dumb. I don't know why I, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we've cooked ourselves here. We fucked up our line all the way through there. Okay, if we get a good S's, we can make the move that I was just talking about that we should have done. We can try it. Bad, bad, bad. Oh man, 5/10 is a lot to close up, but let's try. He's offline. Barely, but he is offline. Oh, I'm offline. Oh, I'm missing this. All right. Damn, I had the option that last lap too. He fucked up the entry to the S's. Oh. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. That's racing, baby. Holy fuck! I didn't think I talked at all, bro. That was so much fun. Oh, dude, that was good. I keep actually. Good race, Linus. Sorry about that contact. Man, dude, he was consistent. Jesus Christ, bro. His lap times varied by like 1/10.5.
Yeah, good race, guys. I saw you were a little too quick, so I went on safety mode and took home the 8 points. Congrats, Linus, to 7K.
Good shit, boys. I think they both made 7K.
Yeah, thank you guys.
I think they both made 7K with that, and I think I got my stuff back. Wow, dude. Okay, so yeah, that was. Oh, dude, that was such a dumb move. Like, I should have just made the move. The move I typically make here is right here because everybody else like opens it. He doesn't in this case because he thought I was gonna attack him. But like if you look at any other lap of his through there, he opens it up all the way over here and you don't actually need to. It hurts your tires, the line I'm taking, but I'm really comfortable with this inside line, which you generally won't get the position through here, but what you can do is you go side by side with them through here and you either get a switchback right here because you're side by side and I would have been the car on the inside. So you either get the switchback here and get the inside here, which gives you the inside for the first chicane, or you just they have a super narrow exit here, which they're going to have to turn a lot to make this, and you just back off and get a really good run through this final corner and make a move into the first chicane, and you can go around the inside or the outside of the first chicane. God, that was really dumb. Man, regrets. I don't know what I was thinking there. Yes, tennis grip tape I need to buy. Need to buy some tennis grip tape because the shit is slimy right now. It gets so hot in here. I have a round rim, SIMAGIC round rim, and I put this one back on recently, and the rubber has like melted. It's just been sitting in here melting. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Less information. It's too much for my little brain. Sorry, bro. I'm like my brain is just like spitting shit out at me right now. Okay, but that's crazy because like that was actually a really good race for me. Like for me personally, that was a really good race. I feel like I was very consistent, a lot more than I have been. I also had slip, which helped a lot, but like I want to look at the laps. So he was consistently 9, 7, 8, 9, 0, 6, 8, 8, 8, 7, like within like 1/10.5. I think mine varied a bit more. 9, 8, 6, 9, 6, 8, 5. Oh, I did a 5. I did 4, 7, 8. I mean, I had slip, so, but I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy with like I feel like I had some pretty good consistency. Dude, that last lap too. Sorry guys, I want to look at one more thing because I think I could have had him on this last lap. So he goes offline here. He messes up. Like I think he gets a bit loose right there. Over that, he misses this, or actually no, he hits that apex. But I think he's not used to hitting that apex. He didn't hit this for most of the race. Where does he go offline? Okay, no, that did throw him offline because he ends up. So I don't think he's used to taking this much of the curb. He's been like cutting back for a later apex, which gives him a better entry to this because he's further to the left. And because I think that because he took a narrower entry here, it sends him narrow into this one, which should send him wide into the next one. And it does. He rides off of this really early. Like, I don't know, he gets it back to the left though pretty well. It didn't look like his normal line. He went further to the right here and he has to hustle it back. Where did I fuck this up? Because I was on, oh, I fucked it up on the fucking, yeah, like he was just late to turn for both of those entering narrow. What am I doing, bro? Why is the car facing this? I'm like fucking driving to this goddamn building. Can you explain your brake bias for the corners you're approaching? Yes, I can. That wheel has the worst grips ever. Tennis grip tape is a must. I have bought tennis grip twice and I've shipped it to the wrong house twice. I shipped it to my parents' house, which is across the country. Can you explain your brake bias? And they also play tennis. So I'm like, oh, you guys can use it. Can you explain your brake bias for corners you're approaching? So my idea behind brake bias is that there's different ways that you can look at, and you can honestly do the same thing with different brake biases. But the way that I look at it is that rear is saving my fronts. I'm using less of my front tires to brake. So I'm hopefully saving my fronts and also getting more rotation when I have it set to the rear. You have to use less brake and you get more rotation. The car does not stop as fast with a lower brake bias. In a straight line, the car does not stop as fast, but it rotates more with less braking power through the corner when it's further back. That's my thought process on it. So for like the chicanes and stuff, I like to have it further back. And then for corners, like for not always for chicanes, it depends on the chicane. Like this one arguably could be a really good one to set it forward because it's a long braking zone right here. But the way that this corner is, I think it's slightly uphill because even with the rear brake bias, you can use a lot of brakes. So I don't feel the need to shift it forward. And I would rather have the brakes lower for this corner right here, because with this corner, I'm turning a lot. So you're turning while braking constantly. And that is easier to manage when you have the brake bias further back. When you have the brake bias further forward, it stops more in a straight line, but it's very difficult to control and to get rotation out of when you're braking while turning. So trail braking, I see trail braking when you have a more forward brake bias, you have to trail brake faster. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like I can trail it a little bit longer with rear. I think you were overlapping the brake on corner exits. I am. I definitely am. It's something I have to work on. When I look at my telemetry, I always see it, dude. It's a problem. For most of these corners, I probably am. Like, let's see right here. Yep, a little bit there. There's both of them are green. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. That's for most corners, honestly. That's a really, really bad habit. Let's see right here. Oh, I kind of fucked this corner up though, to be honest. Let's see right here. A little bit. Yep, there it is again. It's like around 8% on both. Pretty rough stuff. Changing brake bias every corner is a must-win mentality or not? No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I don't think the overlap matters that much. I actually noticed, okay, so this is like, I don't know how true this is. Gabriel, who's in the chat, if you guys see him, he's like a super fast driver. Happy to catch a stream. Love you guys in the content and commentary. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll try and be streaming more often. But Gabriel can like fact check me on this, or I don't know if maybe he's seen this before. But I noticed when I was comparing my telemetry to Will Rasmussen's a while ago. He didn't overlap on exit, but he would overlap every single entry. And even when we had almost identical braking, because he had the overlap, the car wasn't killing its speed as much. And he was actually rolling like there would be a second of overlap where he goes up 1 or 2 kph, and then he would maintain that throughout the entire corner. And I started doing that, like overlapping on entry a little bit purposefully to try and keep my speed higher because I was over braking, and it actually worked for me. But it's gone so far now to the point where I overlap on exit a lot more even than I do on entry sometimes. So it's like I wanted to use it and I got a habit, and then which is a bad habit, but I think it can be like exposed on corner entry. And then I accidentally shifted. It just like spread throughout all of my driving, and I don't think that that's a good thing. I overlap on entry too. Yep. But I heard that's not good because it overheats the tires. Yeah, I'm sure it does, dude. The way that I drive, that is not the main thing overheating my tires. I need to work on my fucking steering, dude. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Oh, brake bias mentality, win or not, changing every corner? I don't think so. It can be advantageous. Like sometimes if you want to go for a huge dive, depending on the corner, you can change it to your advantage. If it's like a big straight braking zone, set the brake bias pretty far forwards, like 3 clicks, and try and brake like 50 meters later, and you'll get the car just like parked there, and then you can kind of, then you're in the battle and you're in the fight for the position and try and navigate it depending on what the next series of corners is. Or if it's a corner where like you're looking to sweep underneath for like a crazy switchback or something, you could try and even then further forward is actually probably better because you can get it stopped later. You can go deep later and cut back. I don't think you have to change it every corner. I'm way overthinking it and overcomplicating it. It's not that big of a deal. What are your best tracks for PCUP? Says Gabriel. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea. I think it might be Interlagos. Yeah, you're rapid on Interlagos. I think that might be it. I don't know why I really like that track. I think it's because everybody's tires get overheated on that track, and I'd overheat my tires naturally so much that I feel like I'm just a little bit more comfortable with it than some people. But I don't think it's really, there's nowhere where I'm like alien pace. That was a crazy race, dude. Man. I'm upset I couldn't get that position. Like I had the opportunity. I worked all race to get a fucking 1.6 second gap down, and then I just made the wrong decision. That sucks. It's a lesson learned. Dude, we gained safety rating. Let's fucking go. Oh my God. I needed that desperately. Wow, I gained a decent amount there. Oh yeah, Ryan is a Laguna merchant. SIMAGIC settings. Okay, I will show you guys, and then I'm gonna basically call it here. Here are my SIMAGIC settings. If anybody wants to copy these, they're here. You can pause it and copy them. I'll also, if anybody is joining the Discord, new to the Discord, I'll send the settings in there for anybody who wants to see them. Oh my God, that's Joey. Everybody should have done Hungaroring. Everybody was. Dude, I did Hungaroring. I was actually really quick there. Not as quick as you though. You got. I did one race with you and you got me, and then I did like 2 or 3 other ones, and it was just all P2s for me. I think I got 3 P2s that week. That is Joey. Algarve is personal favorite for any series. Yeah, dude, Algarve. Honestly, I think it's one of my favorites because it's so pretty. Like it's so pretty. Even just watching the racing, it's amazing because it's just so fucking pretty, dude. Pretty tracks are just, I mean, I love racing. I got into racing because I think cars are gorgeous and sexy. And when they're a sexy, gorgeous car on a sexy, gorgeous track, it's like double whammy. It's just amazing. We back, baby. We back streaming. I will send you a coffee if you have that option on any platform. Let me know. I don't think I have that option on any platform, but it's okay because I have instant coffee here, so you don't have to worry about that. Thank you for the thought, though. That the thought means just as much. Okay, so we actually ended up gaining like, I think I'm exactly where I started this week at. Let me check this real quick. So I did a race this week earlier that it didn't let me connect to, and I lost a bunch of IR. Let's see how much. Look at all the practice sessions I've done. Jesus. It was this race. I didn't get to connect to it. 135. So I was at 65.07. Okay, so I'm up 3 IR on the week. If I do that, 150 more times, if I do that 100, no, if I do that 140, 1, 2, 3, so 147 more times, then I should be at 7,001. Somebody can check my math on that. I think that's right. I'm pretty sure that's right. Crazy. I'm right there, baby. We are right there. All right. Well, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you all. Like, this is insane that this many people popped in here. Like, absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for the support. We will have some Mexico videos coming soon. And then next week is, let me give y'all a little look into the future here. Next week is Algarve. Of course, we're talking about it so much. Absolutely goated track. I'm gonna really try and do some more battling on Algarve because I didn't get to do that much last time it was around. It was a lot of like lap 1 moves and then like chasing down or running from somebody. But I do want to do more battling on Algarve because it's a crazy one to race. Time to grind to get into Pesk. Gabriel, if you're not already on the list, I'm sure you're right there. I'm not I don't think I'm headed that direction quite. That would be super cool, but I'm happy with making funny videos. All right, everybody. So Algarve next week. I might stream again later this week, maybe this weekend for people who are at school and stuff too, at least in the US, because it's still pretty early, 3 p.m. Wow, that's crazy. All right. I'm bad at saying goodbyes, so I'm just gonna fucking end this, and I'm gonna turn on some music as we end it. Bye, everybody. Thank you all so much. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for the members, the subscriptions, and the support, which is really, I mean, that's what really means the most to me. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Oh, we're gonna use the stream ending screen. Fuck it. Bye. Bye.